I'm Barry Tramel with the Oklahoman. Can we make this confession time? I missed the Big 8 conference. You're not supposed to say that if you have any designs on staying hip. Not supposed to say you enjoyed annual trips to Ames or Manhattan. Not supposed to say you'd rather spend a weekend in Lincoln than in Austin. But I do, and I did, and I would. Nothing against the Texas schools. All have been good for the conference. Texas is good at everything. A&M hasn't been much good at anything, but has the world's greatest band. Tech brought Bobby Knight's circus to our shores, and even Baylor won an NCAA women's basketball crown. But still, I miss the simpler Big 8 days. I miss the times when OU and OSU each played Missouri and Kansas, Iowa State and Nebraska, Kansas State and Colorado every year in football. I miss the locales. I'm not claiming the Big 8 was as exotic as the Pac-10, where the stops include L.A., San Francisco, Seattle, Phoenix, and the Oregonburgs. I'm not suggesting Manhattan, Kansas for your next vacation. But going to the old Big 8 haunts took Oklahomans out of their element. While the Texas towns aren't so different from what we've got in Oklahoma, a trip to Ames, Iowa was a trip to the American North. Driving from Des Moines to Ames, where the corn really does grow high as an elephant's eye, you can see an I-35 mileage sign that says Minneapolis 230, and it makes you shiver even if it's August. Columbia and Lawrence are two grand old college towns, and even Manhattan has its charms, with bustling Aggieville as its campus strip, as the Kansas State pep band will pop into eateries the night before a game and get the crowd going. But Boulder was the best. An eclectic town, a quirky town, Berkeley East, a town very unlike Ames, Iowa. My first trip to Boulder was Halloween weekend, and downtown Boulder hosted Mall Crawl, a massive costume party on the city's pedestrian mall. Dangdest thing you ever saw. Have dinner by a window and watch everyone from Dracula to Batman stroll the streets. Thousands and thousands of costumed creatures walked by. The event eventually was scaled back after some knucklehead brought a gun and someone got shot. Oh well. Folsom Field seems a world away from the Oklahoma plains, hard by the Rockies, north of Denver, in a different time zone. You don't get mountains in Waco or College Station. There's something mystical about the mountains for Oklahomans. Colorado seems so near, yet so far away. It's a border state, but I don't recommend driving across that border. The dirt road is your only recourse. Oklahomans have been going to Colorado for decades to ski, but when they can go for football, even better. The Sooners go to Colorado this Saturday, and they've been to Boulder only twice since 1994, thanks to the formation of the Big 12. It will seem like old times for traveling OU fans, old times when the league was the Big 8, and you could count on regular trips to Ames and Boulder rather than Waco.